Up first, Mathieu Tarantini, representing GF Team Moncton, hailing from New Caledonia, an island in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, this guy's been on the local jiu-jitsu scene for years. He's well respected in the jiu-jitsu community. He's an avid competitor. He's well known for his footlocks. You know, he's always out there on the podium. He's got a lot of good experience in jiu-jitsu, so it'll be interesting to see how that transfers over. These guys are really interesting and tough opponents for each other so early on in their careers.
For sure. Mathieu, very tall for this division, long and lean, has coaches Peter Martel and I believe Gavin Tucker in his corner.
Yeah, can't go wrong with those cornermen.
No, sir.
And I believe Matt had a fight recently within the past month or two. So it'll be interesting to see if if that works into his favor, if he's staying sharp, or maybe it's a little bit too much on his body. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I believe that that fight took place in Montreal. I think you're right, 1 or 2 months ago, and he won by submission. I do know that. Mathieu with a home court advantage here with fighting out of Moncton. Now coming towards the cage, we have Drake Farrell, 2-time submission kumite champion for FLA.
Yeah, he definitely matches Mathieu's experience with jiu-jitsu. As you mentioned, he's won the FLA kumite a couple times. This guy's been competing for a number of years. He's still a very young guy, but he's impressive. He's always got a great following wherever he goes, and I'm excited to see how Drake does in the cage.
For sure. 2 submission wizards on the ground with 2 very different styles.
Yeah.
Mathieu, very long and controlling, whereas Drake tends to be very fast-paced.
Yeah.
And I won't lie, I'm sure you'll agree, I'm kind of looking forward for some crazy scrambles going on in this fight.
Yeah, selfishly, I'm really hoping a lot of this action is spent on the ground. But we'll see.
Come on, guys. We just had a street brawl in the cage. Maybe we can enjoy this one a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of Fight League Atlantic 2, Back to Work. It's being contested under the ABC's advanced amateur rules, which means that punches are allowed to the head when the fighters are engaging on the ground. It's brought to you by Matsuru, and both fighters have made the contracted weight of 170 pounds. Introducing first in the blue corner with a mixed martial arts record of 1 win, 0 losses, representing GF Team Moncton. Put your hands together for Mathieu Tarantini. And in the red corner, he also has a mixed martial arts record of 1 win, no losses, representing Grants Martial Arts, Drake Farrell. Referee Eric Nevitt is in charge of the action once the cage door closes.
I'm excited, Josh.
Oh, yeah. This one's going to be good.
This fight is sponsored by Matsuru. Some of the best gear you can buy out there, mats and things of that nature.
Mathieu looks laser focused here. Oh, Drake with a nice kick early.
Clinch early. Mathieu seems to be the bigger man. Outside trip.
Just like you said, Joe, that controlling grappling style. He gets that upper body clinch, and he's really looking to restrict the movement of Drake here.
Mathieu has been working with Ilya Abelev, who is a very good Canadian wrestler. I believe he came fourth in the world university games, so his wrestling's definitely had an uptick.
And he's using it early on. Good body positioning, good ring or cage generalship here too, putting Drake's head and back against the cage. It's going to make it tougher for him to fire off attacks.
For sure. Drake having that half butterfly of a guard.
Yeah, Mathieu is going to want to stay very tight to Drake here, because anytime you give Drake Farrell space, he's going to use it to his advantage.
For sure. Drake getting the underhook, trying to get back up.
Nice butterfly guard there. He's trying to lift up Mathieu's hips to create space, try to stand back up or enter for a sweep.
Mathieu keeping pressure the whole time. Drake trying to push off. Watch, oh, big
nice
right hand.
Those were those strikes to the head are going to make the difference.
And Mathieu's arms, I think, are just as long as his legs, so his reach is there.
The more that Mathieu can keep Drake against the cage, keep the pressure on him, he's got very good head position here. This is all just good time on attack for Mathieu.
Very good. Watch the up kick. That's a dangerous move.
Nice guard pass attempt by Mathieu, looking to control the hips of Drake Farrell.
That's the thing in MMA with strikes, half guard is a preferred position. Randy Couture loved half guard, and just he could sit there all day and land some punches.
Drake's forced to go to turtle here. Not much time left, but let's see if Mathieu can work a back take here, or maybe Drake can possibly attack that arm.
You can really tell the size difference between Matt and Drake. Matt is a much taller man.
Great opening round for Mathieu.
Awesome round. So
you can tell his game plan is definitely to use his clinch work and his takedowns there, and he pulled it off beautifully in that first round.
For sure. Awesome outside trip with the body lock. Drake had some moments to try and escape there with butterfly and pushing out the hips, but Mathieu seemed to suck the hips out, and we'll see if there's more stand-up for this.
Yeah, Drake's not going to want a repeat of that round, so he's going to have to change it up and either look to control the center of the cage, not get pinned against the cage and get taken down. He's going to have to use a good mix of striking, or maybe he'll try to fire back with a takedown of his own. But he needs to change the story this round.
That is for sure.
Mathieu looks confident here.
The crowd is pumped for this one.
Okay, round two, let's fight.
Nice touch of gloves. Drake with the feints. Mathieu's just so long.
Mathieu fires back with a kick.
That was a hard leg kick. That's one thing about these 3-minute rounds. It's not a lot of time to work.
Yeah, already there's been much more time standing in this round than the first round.
For sure. We're almost a third out of it.
You got to think Mathieu wants to close the distance again.
Oh, big right hand by Drake.
Drake's doing well so far.
But Mathieu gets the clinch.
This is what Mathieu wants. Try to repeat what he did in that first round. Drag Drake to the ground. Use that top position.
For sure. Might be going for an inside trip here.
Drake's trying to turn it around into a takedown of his own. It's going to be tough with someone that has such good positioning like Mathieu. Like Drake's trying to sprawl, but he's against the cage. Very nice adjustment.
Beautiful takedown. Drake using that overhook, landing some short shots.
Doing some good work from the bottom.
For sure. The problem is judges don't see that, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially in MMA, that top position is just so valuable. And Mathieu's doing a beautiful job with it so far.
Unreal.
He's stuck to him like glue.
Really using his hips to stay close so Drake can't push away. Oh, we might be going for an armbar here by Drake.
Really, really veteran maneuver by Mathieu. He keeps turning Drake towards the cage, which is just really going to restrict his movement. As a jiu-jitsu guy, you need to be able to move.
For sure. But Drake's as tough as they come. He's going to keep fighting. It's unreal. There's only 40 seconds left in this round.
It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun.
That's it.
Oh, triangle attempt. This could be something. 30 seconds. This could be something for Drake.
That's going to be hard up against the cage like that. Mathieu's going to pressure in.
Mathieu looks like he's got his hand in there.
Oh, he's getting hit in the jaw.
But Drake's trying to use it.
Take everything you can get.
It's getting... Mathieu posture's nice.
10 seconds.
Mathieu trying to work the ground and pound to end the round.
Great second round for Mathieu. Still on top. Took a little bit of damage from the bottom, but definitely in control the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Mathieu so far.
Very composed.
Yeah, he's showing experience well beyond his years. And I think Drake's going to need a finish to pull this off.
For sure.
And he's definitely capable. He just hasn't, he had more success in that second round with the strikes. And if that may be his ticket to victory, if he can keep Mathieu off of him and keep that distance and land some good quality strikes that could potentially turn the fight around.
For sure, but you can definitely see Mathieu cut some weight for this one. He is lean and he is big compared to Drake.
Yeah. And Drake he's well known for his gas tank and his cardio. He's nonstop. Mathieu looks like he's breathing a little heavy compared to the first round, but he's been in control. He's been in the driver's seat. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Oh, big right hand. Drake's coming forward.
Drake knows he needs something big to finish this.
Nice, Drake's breaking off to avoid getting clenched. Feeling each other out. Beautiful teep to the stomach. Big right hand by Drake. He's throwing that little inside leg kick and that big right hand behind it.
And Drake looks fresh. Like I said, he's got a wicked gas tank. He's turning it up.
He's got to get off that clinch. Oh, he's grabbing that Kimura.
Let's see, this could be what decides the fight here. If Mathieu can drag him down to the ground again, there's only 2 minutes left. He's on the hips.
Oh, he's underneath.
There we go.
On top.
Nicely done by Mathieu. He's working his game plan very effectively.
And I can guarantee you one thing, Mathieu is going to stick to Drake like glue.
Yeah.
So Drake is going to have to work very hard to get this back standing or to get a submission here.
He may need to try to pull a submission out here.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough on Mathieu. He's got such great experience, and he's looked so impressive so far.
And Mathieu's so tall, the butterfly lift, it's going to be hard to pick him up.
He's just able to rise right back up and really kill the effect. Drake really throwing some heavy shots from the bottom.
There's no quitting Drake, but he really has to put some effort into either standing up or getting a submission here. And he was having a lot of success standing. Big up kick. Oh.
Drake is just teeing off here. Matthew's crawling all over.
Mathieu needs to move. Up kick.
40 seconds left.
Drake has not stopped throwing punches from the bottom.
Oh,
Big
triangle.
30 seconds left. Arm, he's attacking the arm. Can Mathieu survive this 14 seconds?
Can he survive 10 seconds? Drake might run out of time here. He's in trouble. But he's gonna run out of time. What a fight.
Mathieu had a lot of control, but he took some punishment. He took some punishment that last round.
Those guys left it all out in the cage.
They did. Drake is not happy. Is this a 5-rounder?
Is it another round? No, that's it.
Those three.
Those three. Yeah. What a fight.
Wow.
I think Mathieu controlled the majority of the fight. Drake landed some good shots, but you got to think that Mathieu, since he had the majority of the time on top. Good fight. Good fight.
But just like I said, it was Mathieu, just the length of his legs. Drake couldn't use his butterfly game to elevate.
Yeah, Drake's normally really good at sweeping from the butterfly with those hook sweeps, but as you said, Mathieu had that. He had the answer for that. Both guys left their heart in the cage in that one.
Unreal. Great fight. I'll tell you one thing, I could take all the steroids in the world and I'd never look as good as Tarantini. Matt looks,
Yeah, I think both these guys are going to go on to do big things in MMA. Still so early on in their careers, and they're such talented guys.
For sure. Matt's such a freaky athlete. Drake's a freaky athlete. Yeah. Hear the fans say another round. I agree.
Yeah.
Here is the judge's decision. Judge Dwarin scores it 30-27. Judge Potter scores it 29-28. Judge LeBlanc scores it 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, in the red corner from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Drake Farrell. Drake Farrell, tell us, How did you feel towards the end when you had him in the triangle there? He had you up against the fence. You were very aggressive off your back. Tell us what you think made the difference.
It's just those ground and pound, man. All he had is takedowns. He took me down 4 times and he did nothing with it. I just hammered him with hammer fist, short hooks. I guess that did the job.
Tell us about the people who helped you prepare for this fight.
Oh, I trained like hell every morning, every afternoon, every evening. I trained like mad. He motivated me to push myself in the gym every single day. I knew he was going to be a tough fight, and he definitely was.
A lot of people might not have been. You were on your back for a lot of the fight. What were you doing off your back that you feel contributed to the win?
Just those hammer fists, those hooks, the short hooks. He took me down, and he just stood there. He just waited for nothing. And I just short hooks, hammer fists.
You've had a hell of a year. You've won 2 of the Fight League Atlantic Kumites, and now you're 2-0 in mixed martial arts. What is next for Drake Farrell?
Just keep inviting me in. I'll keep doing my thing. I work hard. This is only the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision, Drake Farrell.